suicide in Old Orchard Beach. Neighbors yesterday described the killer, Bruce Savoy, as a friendly, thoughtful volunteer firefighter and police officer. But friends and family of Stacey Savoy, who are grieving her loss tonight, say he should be remembered as the man who shot and killed his wife. News 13's Kate Barker reports tonight from Old Orchard Beach.
One day after a family friend found the bodies of Bruce Savoy and his wife Stacey in the kitchen of their Pleasant Street home, someone placed flowers and a cross on their front door.
I used to work at Unum, and that's how I met Stacey. And she was a wonderful person, and you couldn't help but like her.
Stacey was an assistant vice president in the Human Resources Department at Unum. She'd worked there for 28 years before her husband shot and killed her.
She was always giving, and she was just a sweetheart.
Police say Bruce shot Stacey because their 20-year marriage was coming to an end. Lois Reckett of Family Crisis Services calls it a tragic case of domestic violence.
Oh, my God, please, this is not a nice guy. I don't care what the neighbors had to say. And I didn't know him at all, and he may have loved animals. But, he killed his wife.
Reckett says this case of murder-suicide is evidence that domestic violence can happen to anyone at any time.
When it's Susan Savoy from Unum, and because they think, how could this happen? Because if it happens to somebody like that, it could happen to me, and it could.
She reminds people who are trying to get out of an unhealthy relationship to tell their partner it's over in front of other people.
People who kill their wives don't often do it in front of the neighbors. They don't often do it in front of their mother. They wait until they're alone.
Now family and friends of Stacey Savoy feel alone. They're angry and they're sad.
She was young, she was beautiful, and she was a wonderful, wonderful person.
Friends say Stacey loved animals, loved people, and loved this neighborhood. She grew up on Pleasant Street, just a few doors down from where she died. In Old Orchard Beach, Kate Barker, News 13.
The Maine Department of Public Safety says there have been 22 people killed in homicides in Maine so far this year. 10 of the killings have been domestic violence related. If you are in an abusive relationship and need help or advice, you can log on to the Maine Coalition to End Domestic Violence website. We placed a link to that website at WGME.com. Just click on the FYI icon on the left-hand side of our homepage.
New at 6 tonight.